Hey guys, what is going on? So today we are going to install the sway bar disconnects on the Jeep, and what I'm going to use is Rustys. So let me show you what they look like. And of course, I'm at Chris's house. But here are the Rustys Quick Disconnects. They come in this really nice box. You don't want to do that. They come in this bag. These are like a universal set, so they fit on multiple types of Jeeps, but we're going to put it on this WJ here. And this is what the finished product will look like, something like that. Now, I did notice a few flaws, which I'll mention at the end of the video, but for now, let's get going with the install. Okay, so this is what you're gonna get in the package, and some of these parts are not for the WJ, some of them are for XJs and TJs and ZJs, but on this one, the parts that we will need is this whole section here. So we're gonna be taking off this top bracket because we don't need it for our sway bar, since our sway bar mounts on the side, and then also this pin here, which will mount onto the axle. It also comes with this storage pin, which I'm not sure what it's for, but it's not gonna fit on our model, so it doesn't even matter. So this you can throw away, and the washer as well. All right, so we took off the end, which is over here. You're not gonna need that. That's where this pin will go on this side. So we're gonna wanna make it 11 inches long. 11 inches is the longest that I found we would be able to put it on while it holds enough threads in here so it won't, you know, like break off. In the instructions, it says for the sway bar to be 30 degrees, which I don't think it's at 30 degrees, but this is the maximum height that I can go. So I'm just gonna send it. And that's one of the flaws that I found, that it only goes this high, which is not 30 degrees, but oh well. Okay, so the next step is remove your old sway bar mount. Pretty easy to do. On the sway bar itself, we already got it. We already got the length marked, and I tightened it on the floor just to make it easier. And I'm using a size 18 on the nut here. Okay, now that we have the mount off, this piece here, the sway bar disconnect itself, it's gonna mount on the outside of the sway bar and also on the outside of the mount. Now, this is another thing that I don't really like, and I'll probably fix later on, but for now I'm gonna mount it. This piece here, the bullet, which slides into the disconnect, it actually only goes through one of the tabs. So it's supposed to go like this. And the fact that it's only on one tab, it makes it less strong, and I don't like that. But we're gonna go ahead and install it either way for now. And probably later on, I'll find a way to either extend this or buy one that has a longer thread. That way it'll fit all the way through, and then put a spacer in the middle here. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and put this on, and while we're at it, we'll put the one on top as well. All right, so this is what the pins are supposed to look like, pointing out towards the tires. And the bottom here, I suggest putting a washer on the inside, just because the threads don't go all the way to the end. So yeah, get a little washer for that on both sides, so 2 washers. But there it is. And then next, you take the disconnects and just slide it over the pins here. Oh, also on the piece that had the extension on there, take off the spacer and then it'll fit good. So there it is. That's what it's supposed to look like, and we'll put the pins in. Ow, back. These pins are spring loaded, so be careful. They do hurt when they smash your fingers. All right, so there it is. It looks really good, but like I said, it has its flaws, and I don't think this is 30 degrees. I checked with my phone, it was like 20 degrees, but I don't care. I'm gonna leave it like that. It looks fine to me. Just make sure to tighten the jam nuts real good. After a couple hundred miles, just make sure that these stay tight, or else you don't want the threads inside to get worn out. So yeah, now we're gonna put some grease in here. It says half a pump on each end, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. But that's pretty much the install for today. That is the install. Now the front end is pretty much complete, other than shocks and wheels, but yeah, there it is. These are Rustys Offroad sway bar disconnects. All right, so that's it for the end of the video. Pretty easy install, and it does help. All right, cool, great. All right guys, so that's the end of the video. Pretty easy to install these. Like I said, Rustys, they do have their flaws, which I don't know if that's something that you want to go with, but I already bought them, so might as well run it. Anyways, that's it. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.